Hello and welcome. Greetings and salutations. My name's Elsewhere and I play Magic every day here on YouTube because I love Magic. I love playing big fun silly things. I hope you're doing good wherever you are out there in space and time. I hope you're having a great day. Let's have fun. 32 32 Planeswalkers. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the deck. 32 Planeswalkers, Historic Brawl. Deck's gonna be awful. Deck's gonna be terrible. We're gonna have mana issues. We're gonna have card draw issues. Other people are gonna have much quicker synergies that destroy us. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play 32 Planeswalkers. We're gonna play just Planeswalkers galore, and we're gonna have a great time. So that's what we're gonna do. Wanted to take a quick look at the deck. As we said, 32 Planeswalkers, board wipes, mana ramp. That's basically the name of the game. Let's go ahead and play some Magic. My name's Elsewhere. I'm here every single day on YouTube playing big, fun, silly Magic. Play a lot of Historic Brawl here. If that sounds like something you would like, please like, comment, and subscribe. Each interaction helps immensely appease the mighty algorithm. I'm about 5 weeks into my YouTube journey, so every interaction is very helpful. Alright, we're going to play against some Tiny Bones. We're here in Historic Brawl. If you're unfamiliar with Historic Brawl, it is the Commander format on Magic Arena. So every card in our deck, no mana ramp, so we're not doing anything for the first couple of turns. Yeah, we're going to free mulligan this. I would like something a little faster. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we're going to have to keep this one. It does have a 3-drop, so we'll keep this one and see how it goes. Unfortunately, they're playing discard. They're playing a discard deck, so they're going to make us discard a lot of stuff. And that's probably not going to go well for us. But that'll be fun. We get to see the discard commander deck work and see maybe if that's something that we want to play in the future. But Historic Brawl, going to be the commander format of Magic Arena. That means you pick a commander. We've picked Gigantha. Wow, and we drew Vorinclex again. We just picked all these cards that we, mulliganed away. Our hand's very similar to what we mulliganed. Keep that on top, even though it isn't super color fixing. We're very bant right now. It does... So we need double black for Loth, but it does just help us get there. We do need lands, but our commander is Gigantha. Every card in your deck has to be the same color identity as your commander, so our color identity is all 5 colors. So we get to play all 5 color Gigantha. We'll play the Breeding Pool. Enters tapped, pass turn. All 5 color Gigantha. 100 card Singleton. Got 100 cards in our deck. 32 of them are Planeswalkers. They're playing mono black Tiny Bone. What does this do? Discards a card. Alright, another black card. That's not great. Another black card here. Not what we were looking for. They made us discard our 3-drop, so we don't have that to play. On turn 4, we don't have double black, so we're not going to be able to play the Sorin and make us discard a card. We're going to discard the Sorin. Sorin, notably double black, not castable. We want to get rid of cards that aren't castable. Oh, they're having potentially land issues? Are they having land issues? Do we have a chance? Oh, they got to draw a card because we discarded a card. What colors are you? Oh my goodness, it's just Bant all the way around. We already have double white. We don't need more than double white, so we'll just play this on green. Good news is next turn we are able to play Gigantha. We'll play Gigantha. Alright, they did find their land. That's not good. So now they're open to Go Blank, Mind Rot. Yep, anything that says discard 2 cards. We'll discard the 2 black cards that we can't cast, right? I guess we're going to play Gigantha. We're going to play Gigantha. So do we keep Ashiok? We definitely get rid of Loth, because we're not going to be able to cast Loth. I guess we get rid of Ashiok and Time Warp? Or... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Like, I can't imagine things are going to go well for us anyway here. Like, it feels like it's over. It feels like this game is ended. But we're going to keep it up. Oh, Triome, you are a turn late, friend. Oh, you would have been so good earlier. Alright, well... Yeah, we have to play... We could play Triome into Vorinclex on our next turn. But then we still can't cast... Yeah, then we still can't cast Ashiok, so... We need Gigantha down. Gigantha, if it survives, gives us 1 black mana, so we can cast Ashiok. Can't imagine Gigantha is going to survive. But we're going to find out. But yep, Historic Brawl. It is the commander of Magic Arena. They're going to take a card from us. Every card in the deck has to be all 5 colors because of Gigantha. We have 100 card Singleton, so every card in their deck is going to be black or an artifact because their color identity is just black. Big differences from Commander, only 1v1. Commander usually pods of 4, very fun casual play, can be more players. On Arena, it only supports 1v1. That's going to make aggro decks better, that's going to make planeswalkers better. Alright, they took our Ashiok. Alright, so they saw what we were up to. Do they have a kill spell? Do they have, like, Bone Splinter, maybe? Something to sacrifice a creature to destroy Gigantha? Yep. Yep, they do have a card like we just described. Take the action. Yep, we will put Gigantha back into our command zone. And we're going to get hit for a whole bunch. Yeah, this just didn't go our way, did it? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Which is, you know, fine. Like we said, this is... Ooh, Ugin. That's potentially good. If they weren't making us discard so many cards, like, that potentially would be good. But, right, they're going to make us discard the Ugin. That's a bummer. They'll make us discard it, and they'll probably, you know, even if they don't make us discard it, they probably just have a kill spell up for it, right? Their deck is just, you know, mono kill spells and discard spells. We didn't discard a card this turn yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be 7. Played on black. With 7... Let's play the Vorinclex. I assume Vorinclex is going to die. They've got 3 mana up. They've foretold a card. But we'll, you know, attempt to play Vorinclex. Card we had in hand, so it's what we tried to do. Yep, they're going to get to foretell and scry. Destroy Vorinclex. Alright, and unfortunately, this is how this deck's going to go sometimes. This deck's, you know, we're just trying to cast Planeswalkers. We've cast a couple, have we? Have we cast a Planeswalker yet? I don't think we have, actually, right? Well, we're going to cast one now. Play this on Boo. Wow, we drew all of our Bant lands. Like I said, I'm sure they have a removal spell for this. Had they not killed Vorinclex, man, we would have gotten to alt Ugin. But yep, we'll just go ahead and shoot Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones could make us lose 10 life. Oh, they're going to use make us lose 10 life ability. Okay. I thought for sure Ugin was, you know, not long for this world. Surely now, probably have some sort of sorcery speed removal spell, which is... what sorcery speed removal spell? Playcrafter. That'll do it, right? Makes us sack Planeswalker. Yep. Makes us sack Ugin. That's certainly a bummer. And they get to cast Tiny Bones. And now if we ever have no cards in hand, we're dead. We somehow still don't have double blacks. We can't cast Liliana. Oh my goodness. Yep. Well, that happens. Other differences from Commander and Historic Brawl. Yeah, does that make us discard? They don't currently have enough mana. Have they played land yet? If they play land, they can kill us. If they play land, they can play Tiny Bones and kill us. What other differences are there? So 1v1, we talked about that. No commander damage. Life totals start at 25. Another thing that's going to make aggro decks better than regular commander. Yep, we'll take that action. 25 life total instead of 40. Because of that, no commander damage. And another big change is you can use Planeswalkers as your commander. We are not doing that here because we don't have a 5-color commander deck, or a 5-color Planeswalker commander. So yeah, that's the end of the game because, I mean, we can just play this, but then they kill us with Tiny Bones. If we don't play it, they're going to hit us for 2, probably make us discard it and still kill us. So yeah, unfortunately, didn't get there that time, which is going to happen. This is we're playing a funsies deck. We're playing a funsies deck, so we're not going to win every game, but we're going to try. We're going to try to get a couple, and we're going to try to play some Planeswalkers. We'll see if we can have a little bit of better luck there. Would really like to play against not discard spells. It's weird because, again, we're playing such a weird deck where we're just trying to get all these Planeswalkers in play. There's not really, nothing comes to mind as really a great matchup for us. We don't want to play against Control because they're just going to counter all of our Planeswalkers, which all really start at like 3, 4, 5 mana. We don't really want to play against aggro decks because they'll probably build up their board a lot faster than us. This is interesting. So this is going to be a ramp deck. This is going to be like a mono-green ramp deck. No, only 2 colors in our hand. We got the Gifts of Paradise. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep, we get to turn 1 Llanowar Elf, which is always a goal. Guess it's going to be this. Turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Turn 2 Drover of the Mighty? Probably, right? Turn 2 Drover of the Mighty. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe turn 2 is Gift of Paradise. What does Gift of Paradise add? So, yeah, let's put Gift of Paradise on this land. Hopefully they're not they're mono-colored, so there's certainly the chance that they're playing like Field of Ruin or Ghost Quarters, things of that nature that are going to destroy... Oh, well, maybe they didn't have a land. All right, well, that's a little unfortunate because it was going pretty okay for us there. Like, we were going to have 5 mana next turn. We were going to be able to play either Jegantha or Elish Norn. We were probably going to play... not Elish Norn, Elspeth. That's a really weird... that's a weird mess-up. That's a weird mistake. Those cards are not similar. They're both white mythics. I guess that's something. But alright, we picked up that win. I wish we'd gotten to do fun Planeswalker stuff, because it did feel like they were having a slow start. We were going to start playing Planeswalkers, and hopefully that was going to get us across the finish line. But we'll try again. But yes, hello, my name's Elsewhere. I'm here every single day on YouTube making big, fun, silly Magic videos. This is the eve of Alchemy. Alchemy launches on Magic Arena tomorrow. So before that happens, I really wanted to do another real fun, big video. Oh, we're going to play against Toxrill. That might be a good matchup. I guess we're going to find out. Maybe not. Some of the Toxrill decks are really heavy on control, and that would not be great for us. So, alright, turn 2, Ornithopter of Paradise. Yay, I love Ornithopter of Paradise. Just what a cool card. What a fun callback. We're going to keep this. Turn 2, Ornithopter of Paradise. And then turn 3, Arlen? Are we going to be able to turn 3 Arlen? If we play this first, we can, right? So, yeah, I think we play this first. Then we'll play Watery Graves, untapped, play Ornithopter of Paradise, see if it gets countered, see if it gets killed. Alright, they've got a counterspell on board. That's a bummer. Play this, pay 2 life, play Ornithopter of Paradise. This is going to mana leak. They can sack this for 1 mana and mana leak something. We have lots of mana leak targets. So if they leave 1 blue up, we're probably playing Mana Rock this turn rather than Arlen. We would like Arlen to resolve. And we're not blocking that. It doesn't have to tap either. It's just pay 1 blue and sack it. So that's pretty powerful. Oh, they're not leaving blue up. Alright, so we're playing Arlen. We'll play this. Are we playing Arlen or Garruk? No, I think we're playing Garruk. Play Garruk. And we'll make a 3/3 Beast. 3/3 Beast, notably, only going to cost 1? Oh, no, it's after. Then if you control it. Yeah, okay, so maybe that was wrong. Soul Shadow. We're going to have to sacrifice Garruk. That's also fine. It'd be really good if they didn't play blue mana. Oh, dang. They played the blue mana. So that's certainly a little bit of a bummer. We're going to play... We don't have an untapped land. We could play... So I think we're going to play... Firemind's Vessel. We'll see if they want to sacrifice their Hermit Druid. We'll see if they want to sacrifice their little Hermit friend. They do. They do want to sacrifice their Hermit friend. That's fine. We'll play Tranquil Cove, gives us white mana, and yeah, we'll attack for 3. Get in there for 3. Go, Beast, go! Alright, what does this thing do? Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, draw a card. That's pretty good. That's potentially pretty good against us. See what they do here. They're also ramping up to Toxrill, and Toxrill, you know, not bad on this board state. Alright, they've only got 1 blue mana up this time. So, ooh, Sarah. I do like Sarah. I think we're casting Sarah. Yeah, we're going to cast Sarah. They've got Spell Pierce. They don't have Spell Pierce. Play Temple Garden. We'll keep Vraska on top. Vraska notably can kill this Hippo. What is this thing? Hippo Camp. Horsefish. Hippo Camp Horsefish. I'm going to make a Sarah Angel. Now, the biggest problem with making the Sarah Angel is they could have removal spell for the Sarah Angel and then kill Sarah. That's a bummer. That's a real big bummer. Maybe we should have just upticked Sarah to get the Warship Emblem, but it does feel like they can beat Warship Emblem because of their commander. Toxrill, their commander, if you're unfamiliar, during each end step, it's going to put a slime counter on each creature they don't control, and those creatures get -1/-1 for each slime counter on them. So if Toxrill's in play, eventually it's just going to keep wiping your board. It's going to keep making all of your creatures -0, -0. So I'm not sure Warship Emblem beats them. But here we go. We are casting Planeswalkers. Yep, there goes Sarah. Here goes that. Oh, it's such a bummer, because now the question is 1, 2, 3. So I can play this, right? 1, 2, 3, and I still have 4 for Vraska. So let's do that. And we might need to kill this thing, right? Yeah, I think we actually have to kill the flyer. If we don't kill the flyer, they can kill Vraska. And they haven't yet really done things with this hippo. Ooh, Field of the Dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that Field of the Dead is going to be pretty good. Alright, Vraska's going to live. Ooh, Garruk, Cursed Huntsman. Well. I don't really have a permanent that I want to sacrifice. So I think we're just going to uptick Vraska. That way next turn we can kill this Hippogriff. I really would like this Garruk to resolve. Sacrifice another permanent. No thanks. And because I want Garruk to resolve, I think we're playing something else this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 mana open. So I think we start with Jegantha. Start with Jegantha. Jegantha gets countered. It's okay. Goes back to our command zone, and we can still cast it next turn. Jegantha did not get countered. What does that mean? Does that mean board wipe? Feels like that means board wipe. Alright, let's cast Paradise Druid. Play right into this board wipe. Maybe they've got Languish, maybe they have Exile. Oh, they've got some sort of giant draw card spell. X is the amount of when they can draw 3 cards. So they get to scry, they get to draw 3 cards. Alright, so they have successfully filled up their hand. We are going to attack for 3 now. We've got blockers. So we'll see what they're going to do. Notably, Toxrill next turn does kill Paradise Druid. So maybe we should have hung on to Paradise Druid. That seems pretty likely. But now we have Garruk. Garruk destroys target creature. So if they do play Toxrill, if they tap out for Toxrill, we're going to play Garruk and destroy Toxrill. And we're also going to minus Vraska to kill this Hippo. Alright, here comes a Spider. Spider Queen, 2 mana up, 2 blue mana up specifically, so they could definitely have actual factual counter spell, which would be a little bit of a bummer. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Well. Let's tap Paradise Druid for green. And let's sacrifice Paradise Druid and draw a card. Paradise Druid, notably, as we said, going to storm the festival. Fun times. We're here to have fun. That's what we're here to do. Let's do it. Let's get this Storm the Festival countered. Oh, it didn't get countered. Oh my goodness. And we hit 2 Planeswalkers. Yeah, we'll play these Planeswalkers. All right. So, let's make a Gideon emblem. All right, here we go. Fun things happening. And what else can we cast? We could uptick this for 2 mana, and then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So we could still play Garruk. Let's do that. Add 2 mana. Play Garruk. 3 mana left over. Garruk resolves. Oh my goodness. Do they have Elder Spell? This feels like an Elder Spell, right? Alright, well, we're going to do that. We will then pass the turn. What's our best draw? There's like a Proliferate 4 thing. That would be a pretty powerful draw. Alright, they're looking at the current board state. They're wondering what to do. They're going to Deadly Dispute. They're going to draw some cards. Alright, this Hippo has been really annoying. We could have killed the Hippo the turn we played Vraska, but we killed the Flyer instead to keep Vraska around. Maybe we should... Oh, no. Bajuka Bog. Oh, Bajuka Bog. Taking away our fun. They've taken our Storm the Festival, so we don't get to cast it again. That's a bummer. That was a very good card for them to have in the top 23 cards of their deck. That's certainly a bummer, but that's okay. We're already... This is a fun picture. This is a fun board state. We're doing it. We're having the fun we were setting out to have with 4 Planeswalkers in play. Chandra, Garruk, Vraska, and Gideon. Not exactly... What does this do? When it or another creature dies. Alright. Is this the same effect? Ability triggers once a turn. Yep, okay. I'm gonna draw a card and lose a life. Oh, we'd really like to get a counter on Garruk. Do we have a way to do that? So, we need to kill one of these wolves. We can sack one of the wolves to Vraska. So... Oh, we would have to tick this up. Let's do it, though. Let's do it. We're going to tick this up. We're going to sacrifice a wolf. Garruk's going to get a loyalty counter on it. Oh, they're going to get to do things. That's fine. Resolve. Resolve. We're going to -6 Garruk.
There are some. Now this is a hunting party.
We're going to start attacking them with our giant team, right? We will turn Gideon into a 4/4 human. We will kill... I guess I should have killed the hippo first if that's what I was going to kill. None of these things have death touch, right? But yeah, we're going to kill the hippo. Yeah, we'll kill hippo. I would like Hippo to be out of here. We're drawing too many cards with Hippo. Yep.
I will.
And we're going to attack with our team. All attack. All you. Go team go. Go team go. Go team go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at our team. Look at our team. Gideon, Chandra, Garruk emblem. We've accomplished it. We have 2 emblems this game. Gideon of the Trials emblem and Garruk emblem. They're trying to block this Gideon. I'm not sure why. Not sure why they're so... Gideon is indestructible, so they're really adamant. Oh, I guess. But yeah, look at that. They're at 2. They're at 2. Oh, well, they're going to gain some life here, right? Yeah, they can resolve. All these things can resolve. That's fine. They have to do a lot this next turn, and we still have stuff to cast. We're still casting spells. Oh, what else does this do? We'll make some wolf tokens, right? We'll make wolves. We'll play our land for turn. Enters tapped. And that's it. That's our turn. We still have 4 planeswalkers in play. We have a huge board state. We have 2 emblems. So they need Shadow's Verdict. Doesn't do it. They need Languish. Doesn't do it. They need Extinction Event. Doesn't do it. Crippling Fear. Doesn't do it. There's a blue spell that bounces everything. There's a blue spell that bounces all, like, non-krakens and octopuses. They could have that. They could bounce all of our stuff. That would not be fun. But I think we're going to do it. I think this game, and this is exactly what we've been trying to do. This is exactly what this deck wants to do. Just, we've played 4 or 5 Planeswalkers. We've got an emblem. The Garruk emblem was great. Being able to sack one of our wolves to Vraska to get the Garruk emblem. Crux of Fate. Crux of Fate. Oh, they picked the wrong one. Or maybe they just realized it didn't matter because Gideon was still going to kill them. Gideon was going to get the win on them. All right, well, that game was sweet. We did it. I'm so happy we had a sweet game pretty early in the video. These decks are always like, you know, we're not really playing for competitive. We're not playing for us. We're playing for exactly what that game did. We're playing for big, fun, silly things to happen, and we had big, fun, silly board state there. And they even did stuff. It's not like we, like, overran them or whatever, or it's not like they had a bad draw. They did what they were trying to do. Their little hippo drew them tons of extra cards. They countered one of our spells. They made that spirit. They played Loth. They just drew a ton of extra cards. They got up. They had Field of the Dead. They had Field of the Dead working. So they had like 7 cards still in hand. Oh no. Oh no. Our fun of Planeswalker deck versus a very real Grixis control deck probably. We're gonna keep this. We got mana ramp. So they are on Nicol Bolas, God Pharaoh. So one of the most powerful Planeswalkers ever printed, but it's gonna cost 7. They're going to get to do lots of fun things with it. We're going to start with this because we don't have more mana. Alright, so we're going to get to cast Arcane Signet on turn 2, right? There's no reason to play the other thing. No reason to play Paradise Druid. So, cast the Arcane Signet. So, 1, 2, 3. We have 4 mana this next turn. So, we don't need 4 mana, though. So, guess that means we're going to play Tybalt. We'll gain a life. We'll play Stomping Ground. Tybalt, not particularly good here. They're not going to be doing any sort of shenanigans. But our next turn, they've got mana up. But 1, 2, 3. So black. Let's play this for black, right? If we play this for black, we can try to cast Bolus. Let's do it. Let's see if Bolus resolves. Can't imagine. Oh, Bolus resolves! We would like to draw a card, and we would like them to exile a card. And we drew Tybalt. Wow. All right, we had a really good start for them not to... We had a really strong start, and they had a pretty weak start. They're playing their lands, so they're getting lands into play. They're, you know, fixing their mana. They had to exile... They exiled a swamp, so... All right, so maybe their mana is not an issue. But we're going to see. What do they have? All right, they've got Commit. They're going to put Bolus away. That's fine. We're going to play Teferi. We're just going to keep drawing cards. We're going to... They've seen enough! They've seen enough! Oh my goodness. Tybalt into Bolus into Teferi. Just the classic Magic things, right? That's a classic line. Tybalt into Nicol Bolas into Teferi. Just everyone's familiar with that line of play, right? Oh, that's so silly. We did such silly things. All right. Go Planeswalkers, go. All right. And that's just great because I'm sure their deck, you know, had targeted removal for one-for-1ing Planeswalkers, so they could just keep, you know, Vraska's Contempting and things of that nature. But there's only really one black spell that says kill all Planeswalkers being Dead in the Snow. And in a triple color deck, you're probably not playing Dead in the Snow. Yeah, we didn't see any Snowlands against them, so that was great. Oh, no. They're playing Tamina. Right, not Tamina. Tameo. They're playing Tameo. And their name is Try Again, implying to me that you should try again because their deck's going to combo off. We've been comboed by Tameo before. All right, turn 1, turn 2. Nothing on the early turns. We're going to mulligan. We really want some sort of mana ramp. This is a better hand. We're going to keep this. We're going to play something that comes into play tapped. Interest tapped. We've got turn 2 interest tapped land. We've got turn 3 Letter of Acceptance. All right, yep. Play tap land. We really need to draw more land. We need, particularly a red land. We would like to draw red mana. All right, that's... I forget what this thing does. When a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land in the battlefield under control, so it's for anti-mana ramp stuff, which doesn't affect us in the least. We'll play this on white because we already have one blue, and we do have a double white spell in our hand. Biggest bummer here is that we have 2 double red spells in our hand, and what are we going to do? If we draw land, we're probably going to play Gigantha, right? Or maybe we'll just play Firemind Vessel. We didn't draw land. So we're going to play Firemind's Vessel. Hope it doesn't get countered. They do have 2 mana up, so they could Memory Lapse us. They could actual factual counterspell, which is indeed what they do. That's a huge bummer for us. That was a really big spell. We really needed that to resolve, and it did not. This Fumigate looking good. If they want to turn a couple lands into, couple creatures, couple things into lands, that would be super. Destroy target non-land permanent. So unfortunately, not going to destroy this island. So we have no way to destroy this island. And yeah, they've said good game because the game is probably over. They probably are going to combo off this next turn. We can make a beast. We get to block with said beast and kill their land if our beast is still around. But they get to tap for a lot of mana. Yep, they get to take an extra turn. And they exiled our beast? Yeah. So, yep, take out our thing. We still are down a land, so we would have to draw untapped land and we can Fumigate. Our only hope here is that maybe they have kind of a bad hand. If they were to... Ooh, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I mean, again, this is not the most powerful of spells in conjunction. And yeah, now they're attacking us. If we do get to board wipe here, that does take a lot of mana away from them. I guess they have Tameo, though. Tameo can just put lands back into their hand. And they're going to be able to ult this Nissa next turn to go find every forest and put into play. So yeah, never mind. Never mind. All the things that we're discussing are pointless, and they're going to hit us for more than 9 next turn. Our life total is notably 9, so we have lost this game. Yeah, that counterspell was real bad for us. Even without the counterspell, I guess we could have... If they hadn't countered the Firemind's Vessel, we could have played Chandra, right? And Chandra could have killed their first island, so we could have kept them down on lands a little bit, and that would have... I think that would have prevented them from casting Karn's Temporal Sundering. So yeah, we might... I still don't feel like... I don't know. It's hard to gauge how a game's going to go when planeswalkers instead of creatures. It's so easy to just say, you know, based on what they played, and they only had like 1 or 2 cards left in hand, so we had pretty good information. So easy to say how the game would have gone. Oh, we're going to play Godpharaoh again. Is this the same player? I don't think it is. That doesn't look like the same player's name. Let's find out. Let's see if we're playing... Well, we're... Oh, man. Alright, so turn 2, Caryatid. Turn 3, Kiora. We're going to keep this. We're going to see how it goes. If things go terrible, that's on me. My bad. My bad. We'll only have wasted a couple of minutes if this goes badly. But, alright, so we're going to play this. Do we want red or white? Red or white? Red or white? I think we want white. Since we have a white card in our hand, white is what we're on. Alright, let's play Caryatid. If we don't draw land, and as long as Caryatid survives, we get to play Kiora. Alright, Kiora is going to come down. And we drew land as well. But, yeah, we'll just play Kiora. And we drew white and red, so that made that decision last turn a little bit easier. So we'll play tapped. Next turn. So now we have 5 mana. Right? 1, 2... Yes, we currently have 5 mana. So we can play any of these. We're probably going to play Loth. Loth is probably first thing we play. Loth has draw a card as one of her abilities. Alright, sweet. And that comes into play tapped, so Loth is going to resolve red, so they're mana fixing. So we will tap this for black. We will untap this. We'll play Loth. We'll make some spiders to put some pressure on them. And now we've got pressure and we have planeswalkers in play. So they've got 5 mana. What are they going to do? They're going to board wipe? What is that thing? I don't know what that thing is. It is, if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile that with an ice counter. If a non-token creature. Bad news, friend. So what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? I think we're going to play Vivian. Right? First, let's draw a card. No reason not to draw a card first, because that's what we're going to do. Play for green. Untap. Play Vivian. Have Vivian make a beast with vigilance. These have menace, so we'll all attack. We'll get some damage. We don't currently... Oh, we do have blue. This makes blue mana, right? Can we untap this? We sure can, so we can make blue. So yeah, we might be on Time Warp. We might be getting to Time Warp abilities. They're going to attack our Vivian. I would like Vivian to stick around. And we get a loyalty on Loth. That's good news. See if they cast anything. They didn't cast anything. We'll play this on blue. Let's draw a card. To do the things that we're going to do, no matter what. Make a beast with vigilance. What do we want to get countered here? What spell is going to get countered? Let's play Gigantha, right? Gigantha might walk into a board wipe. But yeah, let's play Gigantha. Gigantha draws a card if it resolves with Kiora's flavor text. That's kind of cool. And if it resolves, we get just a whole bunch of abilities. The question now is, what are we attacking with? We definitely want to make sure we're still on blocking duty for this Necromancer. Sublime Epiphany. Wow. Alright. Well. Take the action. That was big. And they made a copy of their little thing. Yikes. So you know, we're going to no attacks. We are on blocking duty now. We are on blocking duty. Are we on board wipe now? Probably not until they cast something, right? Oh, we want this Teferi to bounce their Bolus, do we? Or are we just on kill this Bolus when it comes down? Yeah, this Bolus is going to be scary. Not sure what we want to do. Ooh, they are taking control of our... So now we're on board wipe. Now it is time for board wipe. They're going to attack our planeswalkers. We're going to double block. 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 Keep our planeswalkers around. Give us that sweet, sweet card advantage.
I will. Subservience will be rewarded.
Alright. I think it's just... Is it Fumigate? Probably Fumigate, right? Yeah, let's Fumigate. Oh, do they have Counterspell up? They do have blue mana. I guess I was missing the... Yeah, they've got everything. I'll let it go. I'm gonna make spiders. I'm gonna scry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll keep that on top. I love Sarah the Benevolent, one of my favorite planeswalkers. I see no reason to put that on bottom. Alright. Things are interesting. What does this thing's ultimate do? Exile each non-land permanent your opponent controls. So, oh, they take Sarah from us. Oh, no. Oh. And they get to cast Sarah. Oh, no. Alright, that went very, very poorly. That went very, very poorly. Let's draw a card.
Good minions are
Let's
loyal and deadly.
get Time Warp. Attack the Nicole Bolas and the Sarah. Get to Fairy. Bounce Bolas, or bounce the Angel and attack for 2. I wish we had a way to... I don't think we do. We just don't have a way, do we, to kill Bolas and take Time Warp. Let's Teferi. Teferi, -3. Bounce their Angel. All attack at Bolas. Keep his loyalty low. Play land. You know what? Let's pay 2 life. Let's untap something and we'll play this Mind Stone as well.
Let's get moving.
We were just talking about how we want more land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This gives us 8 mana. So with 8 mana, we're coming up to when we can cast a Planeswalker and a Time Warp. So what did they do? Idyllic Tutor. They get to cast Idyllic Tutor for free. That's pretty good. Search your library. Oh, for an enchantment card. So I guess that's less good, right? Do they have... Oh, they have Lay Claim. That makes total sense. Oh, no. Yeah, this game... Oh, this Bolas is destroying us. We just don't have a good answer to the Bolas, do we? They've taken our Teferi. Oh, well, we're going to have to kill both of our Planeswalkers, aren't we? We're going to have to kill both Planeswalkers that are ours. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to, are we? I mean, this thing just keeps ticking up. Do we have a way to win this game? Do we have a card that says, like, destroy all Planeswalkers? Alright, well, I mean, that's a start. That's a thing. Draw a card. If that doesn't get countered, that does help us. So let's play a Johnny. I'd like to play it with one of our colorless, please. Play a Johnny. Is Johnny gonna get countered? 1, 2, 3. Have I played land yet? I haven't, so... Let's play land. Pay 2 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add green. Let's untap. We'll play the Vivian they know about.
Life thrives.
Vivian gonna get countered? No, Vivian not gonna get countered. We'll make a 3/3 beast with Vigilance? Why is Vigilance blacked out? Oh, because our creatures already have Vigilance. So yeah, I guess we'll give it reach. That's -2 here. Loyalty on all of our planeswalkers and our creatures. And let's take out... Yeah, let's take out our 2 planeswalkers. It's, Oh, do they have a removal spell, maybe? Maybe they have a removal spell. They want to keep Teferi around? Yep, gonna keep Teferi around. Makes sense. Next turn, we can now do the Time Warp.
Came here with a plan.
Yep, they stole our Cold Steel Heart. That's fine.
Keep up the pace.
Each opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand, so... Dang, they're going to start making creatures off of Field of the Dead. Wow. Yeah, this game's been sweet. I mean, look at how many planeswalkers we have. And, you know, one of their planeswalkers is our planeswalker. Do we make... I guess we're going to minus a Johnny again. What is your... Well, you don't have, like, an ultimate. You just cast creatures. So, really, this is just a spit out more tokens. That's what we're using it for. But, yeah, I guess we're going to want to do that. Spit out tokens. It's probably Time Warp time. Agent of Treachery. Oh, no. Their top 21 cards. I guess the lay of the land wasn't there. Yeah, this game, unfortunately, it feels like this game has very much ended. We're still playing a little bit, but yeah, unfortunately, this has not gone at all how we needed this to go. Let's play Gigantha. We'll get to draw a card. I guess we could have minused one thing. We'll draw Kiora. So, can we play Kiora? 1, 2. We cannot play Kiora. We'd have 3 mana. Play this on black. 1, 2. We could get the Letter of Acceptance into play. I mean, I guess we might as well, right? Letter of Acceptance. We really needed a Planeswalker that says kill target Planeswalker. That's what we needed here. Make a +1. Make a creature with reach. Put +1/+1 counters on all of our Planeswalkers and our creatures. And Rar. Keep the attacks going. Doomblade. Actual factual Doomblade. Yep. And they will block this with some blocks. Take out our Spider. That's fine for them, because they're just going to keep playing lands, keeping things, and keep stealing things with Bolas. They're stealing Ashiok. They stole Ashiok from us. Oh no. This is one of those games where, obviously, considering myself the home team, things are not going well for the home team. But, you know, my goal was to play Magic with lots of Planeswalkers, and, you know, circles the 6 Planeswalkers currently in play. Like, yeah, things are happening. We're gonna exile this board wipe. We're not casting this board wipe. Once we get to the point where we would need to cast it, it's like the game would be over anyway. So, Time Warp. They have Time Warp. We want to be the ones playing Time Warp. What's Ultimate do? Exile each non-land permanent your opponent controls. So, going to get to the point where they get to exile each non-land permanent that we control. We'll take the action, put it back in our command zone. They get to attack with a reach, or with a menace, kill a Johnny. They get another turn. Oh no. They got another turn, and they got to draw 3 cards off of Agent of Treachery's trigger, because they've been stealing our cards with Bolas. Wow. Yeah, it's really powerful. And we have just like no cards in hand, so yeah, they're taking their time and killing us, but oh, and there's Tibalt. There's Tibalt. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, they have so many tokens. We no longer have a card in our deck that wins this game. We no longer have a card in our deck that wins this game, so we are in fact going to scoop it up. The next turn they could ult this if they so wanted. They could steal one of our artifacts here. Yep. Well, They were a little thief, weren't they? They were just a little thief over there on that side of the battlefield. Alls we're going to have is lands. They're going to have 1,000 planeswalkers. That was that was interesting. That was interesting. Maybe fun is the wrong word, but that's historic Brawl. That's historic Brawl. That's the kind of crazy, big, silly, fun stuff that can happen in historic Brawl. And, you know, if we're going to lose, I'd rather lose that way than lose to, like, a Paradox Engine combo or not being able to kill a that little book commander. Oh, I always forget the names, like Chromium, Chromie, something like that. Let's play again. Let's keep more magic going. But hello, my name's Elsewhere. I'm here every single day on YouTube making new magic videos. It's a fun, good time. Oh, something I want to talk about. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being a returning viewer. I hope you're having fun. I hope my videos are bringing you joy. If you're a new viewer, also thank you so much for being here. That's so great. I hope you're doing great. Like, comment, and subscribe to let me know how I'm doing. You know, let me know what's going well, let me know what's going bad. But something I wanted to ask, if you are a returning viewer, I'm using my old laptop today. This is what we originally started doing videos on. We thought it wasn't going as well. We're gonna keep this in hope. We're gonna keep this in hope. And then I switched to a MacBook that I thought was going much better for like a week, and then the update happened. We don't need more lands. We're gonna put that on the bottom. What are they playing? 1/4 flying. When it enters the battlefield, put one target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card. It's a creature card with 6 or more. Oh, interesting. So they're probably going to be doing fun stuff, is what it reads to me. Play that. We'll play Cold Steel. Cold Steel on white. Doesn't look like we have white mana yet. Alright, so we have 4 mana this turn. We don't need 4 mana, though. We only need 3. So we're going to... Oh, well... Yeah, we'll just play Tasmina. To draw a card, Tasmina will start scrying for us. Let's do scry one. We want to make sure we're drawing planeswalkers at this point. Yeah, we don't need more lands. We need planeswalkers. Play this and just tap. Pass the turn. But let me know. I was using this computer for the videos at first, and I didn't think the quality was quite there. So I switched to a MacBook. And I thought the quality was better on the MacBook, but then the update happened for Crimson Vow, and there's a glitch with Macs, specifically MacBooks, I think, where it, like, changed the resolution, and it didn't let us, like, redo the resolution, unfortunately. We're just going to keep scrying here. So then my videos weren't as good, I thought. Wow. Putting lots of land on the bottom, because it was cutting off the screen at the top. It was cutting off where we could see. So if I play... So yeah, we'll play Haunted Ridge, and we'll play Giganta. It was cutting off the screen at the top, so we couldn't see how many cards were in our opponent's hand. I think it was also cutting off some of my hand on the videos, so it was just a little bit harder to see. So let me know which you prefer in the comments if you've watched some of the recent videos and then watched this video. I'd like to know what's better. Is this better with like a little lower quality than that video was? Or, and this is like a little harder for me to run. I'm so bad with tech, and I had things working really well on the MacBook, and things are a little more janky on this one. Alright, they took out Giganta. That's fine. Take the action. What does that cost? Oh, that costs because of I don't have any basics. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, well, we are going to cast Vivian. Right? Vivian gonna resolve. Sweet. We'll start making Vivian beast tokens with Vigilance. I'll play this land. We'll again just keep scrying, because now we know we have land on top, and we don't want that land. Put that on bottom. See if we can... Oh no, another land. Well, we're gonna play this Skyclave Relic this next turn, and Skyclave Relic gonna be... Oh, they've seen enough. They've seen enough. Too many planeswalkers. Too many planeswalkers. That's unfortunate, because like it looked like we had a hand, but we really didn't. We really did not have a land. I wonder what they had that wasn't good enough to beat that. But yes, if you've watched videos, it would be great if you commented to tell me which you prefer, because it seems like the last time this MacBook happened, I think it's April King, is like kind of a big person in the Magic community, and on Twitter, she has posted a thing to like try to fix it, and that's what we had done. But she's had multiple posts from like over the last year and a half about this glitch, and the last time this glitch happened, it took them months to fix it. And I don't really want to be playing. I've already been playing for weeks with my opponent's hand cut off, and I just didn't think it was looking good. So And with Alchemy coming up, I really want to be putting out, you know, the best quality videos I can for Alchemy. And this computer is less powerful than the MacBook, which is certainly a bummer. But I want to be putting out the best videos I can for Alchemy because, like, I'm planning on playing a lot of Alchemy. Is this hand good? Could have double white. We got World Tree. We don't have, but we've got Chromatic Lantern. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this. Play World Tree on 1 since it comes into play tapped. They're on Helena and Elena. Partners, 2/3. Gruul colors. First strike reach. If you begin combat on your turn, put X+1/+1 counters on another target creature you control, where X is Helena and Elena's powers. That creature gains haste until end of turn. So, oh, this is a weird one, right? I think we're gonna play this on white. Play this on white since we have a white card in our hand. Play this on red since we have a red card in our hand. Play this on green. Alright, so they're getting their ramp on. Alright, well that solves things, right? So now we just play that and we play Gideon. We'll go ahead and make a Gideon emblem. We've done it. We've made another idiom. Another idiom? I said idiom. Kind of a Gideon emblem idiom. So Gideon the Trials emblem. As long as we control a Gideon, we can't lose the game and our opponents can't win the game. There are definitely different times in different formats. If they add Gideon, Ally of Zendikar to this format or make a new Gideon, we are definitely playing Gideon Tribal. I love this Gideon so much. One of my favorite Planeswalkers ever printed. Looks like it might be about to be the end of it. They're kind of looking at it. Toss me. That's fine. Ooh, Ugin. Ugin. That's... Alright, that's a bummer because this is now... How does this work? Neutral deals combat damage to a player. So this can just block a Gideon now. So we're just going to uptick this. We'll prevent all damage Toski does. So Toski's not going to deal any damage to us this turn. We're going to play the Chromatic... Oh, we should have played the other thing. Yep. So we'll play this on white. We don't need more green. We have 2 mana. We should have played Firemind Vessel there. We'll see if that affects us. See how that affects us. So they can give Trample, but that's not going to do anything. They're probably just going to make a Beast, right? Yep, going to make a Beast. Huh, what are we going to do with them having made a Beast? Alright, we're making things. Do you stick around? No, your -3 gets ya. Let's start by preventing all the damage this Beast is going to deal. I don't want to be dealt damage by the Beast. I think we have to kill Garruk, right? I think that's a bummer because we are going to lose our... Play this on red. And we'll play Ugin. Yeah, we have to kill Garruk. We can't kill Toski, otherwise we would just keep doing what we were doing. And now Toski does get to deal 1 damage to Ugin, unless they wanted to draw a card in which they could deal 1 damage to me. Or they could have Questing Beasts, they could have any number of creatures with haste. But, comes Helania. Helania notably does not have haste. They've got 2 mana, so they can definitely cast something else. Ooh, gonna put extra counter. Ooh, Toski. Toski getting big. Alright, that's kind of a problem. That's kind of a problem, right? Attacking the Gideon. This would be a mistake. Yeah, because the Beast... Alright, attacking Gideon. They're going to let our Ugin live. That's unexpected. So, yeah, we will immediately plus Ugin. Prevent all damage. We're going to play Teferi. We're going to bounce Toski. Does this give haste? It does give haste. That's not good. But Toski is who I want away. But I guess they're just going to recast Toski, aren't they? And then we'll prevent all damage Beast deals. Alright, well, we're doing fun things. We have Planeswalkers around. I guess they were prioritizing killing Gideon because we have this Gideon emblem. And maybe they're worried that we're going to do a lot of silly things with the Gideon emblem. I guess it's time for Sorin next turn. And we'll just start spitting out some more tokens. If this, oh, okay. That's good for them. Because now they can kill our token. And then Helania gets to attack. They've got 4 mana, so they can still play Toski, give it haste. They played that instead. Oh, Toski's not in their hand. Okay, that makes more sense then. But they still get to choose now which Planeswalker they want to kill. They get their choice of killing a Planeswalker. And At least these things don't have trample. They've killed the wrong thing. They didn't realize that Beast doesn't deal any tokens, any damage. Let's see if they shame Scoop. Yep, shame Scoop. That's understandable. They should have done it with Helania, because then they would have succeeded in what they were attempting to do there. Unfortunate. It's an understandable mistake. We've all been there. We've all made that mistake at some point. We've all forgotten about some trigger from a planeswalker from the last turn, some effect that says this goes until your opponent's next turn or whatever. So it happens, opponent. It happens. Hopefully that doesn't ruin your day. And that's the great thing about Historic Brawl. There is they made a mistake, and that mistake might not have cost them the game, but it was certainly going to give me a way better turn next turn, and certainly make the game go longer than it would have. So I can see them scooping based on that, because they were just like, it's Historic Brawl. There's not a ladder here. We're not playing competitively. We're just playing for fun. All right, so speaking of playing for fun, turn 1 Elf. Unfortunately, turn 1 Elf does nothing with this hand. We're going to keep it, though. Turn 1 Elf, turn 3 Garruk. Turn 3 Garruk, pretty good. And they're on life gain. See, they have the turn 1 Soul Warden. They've got the turn 1 Soul Warden. I swear, everyone has the turn 1 Soul Warden, don't they? Alright, Llanowar Elf, they get to draw, gain a life. Their commander is going to, whenever they gain life, get a +1/+1 counter on it and scry 1. Their commander is going to be big trouble for us. That is what their commander is going to be. So turn 2, now we're going to play turn 2 Gift of Paradise. Turn 2 Gift of Paradise seems pretty good. They're looking at our land. Do they draw like Field of the Dead or something? They're looking. Our deck is weird. Our deck is weird. We're playing some weird stuff. So yeah, they take a minute to look at their scry. They take a minute to look at our commander and stuff. Completely understandable. Play this on red. And we'll play Gift of Paradise. The fact they were looking at our land isn't great news. The fact they were looking at our land says they might have drawn Field of the Dead there, something that can blow up a land. And if they blow up a land, we're not playing basics, right? I know at one point we talked about adding a forest to this deck for things like Field of the Dead. Okay, board wipe. 1, 2, 3. We're at 4, so we can be at 5 mana. Kaya. Oh, Kaya sticks around off of that. So yeah, we want to do that. We'll play this. Pay 2 life. We'll play Kaya. We'll get their commander out of here. Unless they have heroic defense, which they definitely could have. Alright, they did not. They have some sort of flash creature? Is there a white flash creature for 3? Alright, no. They just cast nothing that turn. Well, yeah, them casting nothing is great news for us. Put a Ghost Form counter on up to 1 target non-token creature. So yeah, if this sticks around, we'll put a Ghost Form counter on our Llanowar Elves. Ranger Captain, a Ranger of Eos. Dies or is put into exile, returns to its owner's hand and create a 1/1 spirit. So that'll be great. We'll get to Llanowar Elf. Llanowar Elf already kind of having done its job. And we get to start ticking up Kaya. Obviously, if we could ultimate Kaya, that would be huge. We're quite a ways from ultimating Kaya, but that would be huge. They get to find 2 creatures, mana value 1 or less, reveal them, and put them into their hand. So that is what they're going to do. They find another Life Gainer and Selfless Savior. Those are good things to have found. They're going to take Kaya down by 1. Yep, that makes sense. We're going to put a Ghost Form counter on Llanowar Elves. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to play Garruk. We're going to make a Beast. We're going to play a tapped land. We're going to pass the turn. Llanowar Elf on blocking duty now. Lots of things on blocking duty, actually. We're going to block and try to protect our planeswalkers. We're going to try to uptick these planeswalkers. Oh man, Garruk's +1 is not great when it's on blocking duty. We really could give some things vigilance. That would be good. I guess we're going to play Gigantha. Put a Ghost Form counter on Gigantha. Does that work? Oh, that's great, because it would just keep putting Gigantha into our hand, so we wouldn't have to play commander tax anymore. So yes, we're going to play Gigantha next turn and put a Ghost Form counter on Gigantha. Alright, here comes their commander again. Gain a life. They're going to put a counter on it. Yep, that's fine. We're going to keep building up our board. We also get to play Dovin next turn. Dovin will also start making some blockers, some 1/1 Thoptery blockers. We need them to not get trampled. That is what we need them to not get. I mean, yeah, we'll block that. Deal. Valky. Is that a change of plans? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think it is. I think our plans are the same this turn. Play the Gigantha. You're going to gain a life. That's fine. As we've said, Llanowar Elf is on blocking duty. We're going to put a Ghost Form counter on Gigantha. We're going to +1. We'll give Llanowar Elf a big old pump-up ability. Unfortunately, Llanowar Elf staying right where he is. Played that on the wrong color. As long as they don't get trample, we're going to get to block. They're having some mana issues, but they've got, you know, cards we know they have castable cards because they have the cards that were revealed to us. They have Lunark Veteran and they have Selfless Savior. So they definitely have castable cards. Yep, if they attack us, like I said, this does not currently have trample. Oh. Interesting. Surely this means they have a way to gain life and pump this, right? So yeah, we're just gonna... Do they have a way to gain 2 life triggers? Yeah, I'll see what you got. What you got, opponent? What you got? Maybe we should have just blocked with Llanowar Elf, and, but let's see if they can gain 2 life. Alright, that'll do it. That will do it, won't it? They have to hit double creature. They did hit double creature. But even hitting double creature, right? We're still going to trade. So this keeps their commander off the battlefield. And I get 2 1/1s. Alright, so yeah, deal. Dealio. So it went back to my hand, right? So I will decline putting it into the command zone, because it should just come back to my hand. Yeah, hand. Okay. Well then. We can attack for 2. Do we want to use this board wipe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we do. I think we're on board wipe duty. So we're going to +1 here. Pump up one of these creatures. Oh, interestingly enough, they're also going to end up with a Flying Spirit. We'll destroy all creatures. We'll play our Llanowar Elves. We'll put a Ghost counter on Llanowar Elves. Now we'll see what they're playing. They can't play their commander again. We're almost to Valky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could just play Valky next turn. That's probably what we're going to do. I guess we're going to see what they do. But Valky, or not Valky, but play Tybalt. Tybalt, notably, I want to see the backside. I want to see how much loyalty. I forget how much loyalty Valky comes in with. Is actually very important. I guess I can... Right, here we go. So it comes in with 5, -3. So yeah, we might be playing Valky, and if they just play like a 4-drop creature, we're just going to eat it with Valky. And we're going to keep ticking up this Kiora. We also have the option to down-tick Kiora to, like, you know, keep their stuff off the board. We've got a lot of options here. Garruk also going to start making Beast tokens. Here comes the other captain. Going to put another 1-drop into their hand. Going to put maybe a Llanowar Elf because of how they tapped. I mean, that's just how they had to tap because they only have 2 white. Now, they have had land issues this game. They have had some land issues, but we have not. All right. Speaker of the Heavens. Speaker of the Heavens, very powerful, because they are at a lot of life. So that's an interesting thing for us to want to make us put more life stuff on them. We don't have any 1-drops in our deck, so Valky taking Ranger Captain isn't particularly good for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I also would really like to leave that still on blocking duty. So I think it's a Kiora turn. Kiora. Kiora Elspeth? Is that good? Sounds good. Kiora Elspeth, and now next turn we can play Valky. And we've still got our blocker. We've still got Llanowar Elves doing blocking duty. We're just getting Planeswalkers more. We will make 2 1/1s. We are going to uptick Garruk again. We need to make sure their life total stays lower now than before because of their because of Speaker of the Heavens. We need to make sure they're not at 32 life because Speaker of the Heavens can start making Sarah Angels. Up to one target non-token creature. It gains when this creature dies, return it to its owner's hand. So I don't want to return their things to their owner's hands. So I wonder how many ghost form counters we can put on Llanowar Elf. Does it trigger for each ghost counter? Probably not, right? It only counters for one, right? I guess we're going to find out. I'm unsure. I'm unsure how that works. Let's find out. We'll see what happens. See what happens. And, alright, so again, this is where we want to be. This is exactly why we're playing this deck. Like, our opponent is like, what is going on over there? What a weird game. We have, again, the Kiora into Elspeth, into Kaya, into Garruk. Classic Magic, right? Just Magic as Richard Garfield intended. Just as iconic as Channel Fireball. This is exactly the kind of Magic. This is so weird. This is so weird and silly. This is exactly the kind of Magic I love. I'm really happy that we got to play all of this and have these fun things happen. It's been a really sweet set of games. Like, we've won games, we've lost games. Here comes that. I probably would have played their one drop that gains them life first. They would have gained 2 life. They've got lots of blockers now. We did already do the board wipe. Yeah, if they attack, you know, we're blocking. That's fine. We're definitely blocking. Honestly, this block is great because now Garruk will minus and make us a beast for 1 loyalty. And that's definitely where we want to be. We're going to be making beasts. We're going to be making Elspeth blockers. Yeah, we'll play this on green. Play Tybalt. Tybalt, 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 Tybalt. Do they scoop to Tybalt? Is Tybalt enough? Is 5 Planeswalkers enough to into this game? Alright, they're still here. Well, I would like to draw 2 cards, please. Tybalt is just absurd. Oh my goodness, we got Heroic Intervention off of their deck. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh, we should have made the Garruk Beast token first. I'm not sure if it matters at this point. Oh my goodness. +1, put another counter on Elf. Oh my goodness. They're still sticking around. We will indeed continue. We'll make some beast tokens even though we should have done it the other way. And we'll pass turn. That's a gentleman's pass. A gentle person's pass. I have 5 Planeswalkers. They could be playing... There's a white card that's like destroy all non-permanents. So they could be playing a couple of destroy all non-permanent cards. So now we are on leave up 2 mana. We are now on leave up 2 mana for the rest of the game so that our permanents have... we can play this Heroic Intervention whenever we want. Like, yeah, they're... Like, how do you prioritize this? They're looking at the board state. They're just being like, what do I do? What do I prioritize over there? What do I try to get rid of? Can you get rid of any of these things? We're going to... +2/+1 till return. Wish that gave +2/+1 in Vigilance. But now we're also, like I said, we're drawing 3 cards a turn because of Tybalt. Valley of Devastation. Wow, alright, that was almost scary. That would be way scarier had they had a lot more mana. So they can go find a Banishing Light, or something like that, like a creature that has a Banishing Light effect. What could they be playing? There we go, Skyclave Apparition. Going to hit Garruk, probably? But does it hit Valky? Is Valky's casting cost 2? Isn't Valky's casting cost 2, even though I paid 7 for it? Oh, and we don't have 2 mana up. Oh, they're hitting Kiora.
To the depths.
That was really weird, right? Isn't this thing's... I mean, it says 7. Maybe they didn't realize they could target it, or maybe its casting cost is 7. I thought the casting cost was always the back side, or the front side. So I don't know. I don't know. I kind of wish that we could have seen them targeting there to see how that was working. Do we want to kill this Ranger Captain? I guess we do. Just in case there's any other shenanigans. They're taking out the Elspeth, so we are going to be down a walker now. But that's fine. That's okay. We're okay with that. Oh, they're going to do that. Yes, that also makes sense. Down a walker, down a beast, down to 3 planeswalkers. But like we said, we're still on draw 3 cards every turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, exile the top card of each player's library. Right? That's Chandra. That's going to be a game conceding Chandra, right? Are we able to cast Chandra and Dovin? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, assuming we draw land, we are able to cast Dovin plus Chandra. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And yeah, we will, Chandra, -3. We'll get this board state out of here. We'll Dovin to get to draw some extra cards. There's some cards. So we'll start with the Dovin. We will... We need to play a land on red to cast the Chandra. Oh, yep, they've seen enough. They've seen enough. Wow. Alright, Magic. Magic the Gathering. That's what we're here for. We are here for big, fun, silly Magic the Gathering. So many Planeswalkers. So many Planeswalkers. What a great set. What a great couple of games. And that's exactly what we wanted. As I said, I'm going to play a lot of Alchemy in the next couple of days. Things are coming up. Alchemy launches tomorrow. Hopefully the launch goes smoothly. Assuming Alchemy launches smoothly, we are going to be an Alchemy channel for the next week or so. I'm very excited to play with things. I'm very excited to play with new cards. So let me know in the comments what you're excited to see from Alchemy. Should I play Best of 3 Alchemy, or should I play Best of 3 Historic with the new Alchemy cards? Or would you prefer me to do Gitrog, the new Gitrog monster, or the new Ishkana? Would you prefer me to do things of that nature first, off the bat? Would you like to play Historic Brawl with the couple of new commanders that they are giving us in this first Alchemy set? But what I'm really planning on doing is Alchemy, but if a couple people said they really would prefer me to do Historic Brawl or Historic, I could definitely be talked into other things, even though I'm excited for Alchemy. But I really wanted to, before Alchemy hit, play some of the best ofs, play some of the hits. And Historic Brawl Planeswalkers, that's one of the best ofs. That's one of the hits. And it was great. This video was awesome. We did a lot of fun things. Looks like we went 5-3. Is that correct? 5-3? Maybe I forgot one loss. Maybe it was 5-4. So either way, the deck is not like particularly competitive, but the deck is a blast. If you have 5 colors, if you've got, you know, all these, if you've been playing since the open beta, so you just have all of these cards, then this deck is so fun to play. As always, in the comments on the video, or in the description to the video, there will be a link to my Goldfish page. There will be a easy-to-click import button, so you can import this deck to Magic Arena without having to click and type in, you know, 100 names. Just easy to build that way. Of course, you do have to own all the cards, but you could, you know, then swap out the cards you don't own, put in cards that you do. So that was really fun. This video was great. I guess something we didn't talk about, but I know we've talked about before, the reason we played Gigantha as our companion, or as our commander, instead of something like Prismatic Bridge, is Historic Brawl has a power level where it tries to pair you with similarly powered decks. Most of this is balanced, if not all of it, I'm not convinced that it's not all of it, is balanced by the commander you choose. So if you choose Prismatic Bridge as your commander, it is going to pair you against tier 1 decks. You're going to be playing against that book in Brawl and just, you know, Niv Mizzet Reborn and just counterspell decks all day long. You're going to be playing against tier 1 Brawl decks. But if you play Gigantha as your commander, you're going to be playing against tier 2 decks. And as you saw, we played against a lot of fun tier 2 decks. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. I hope you're doing great wherever you are out there. I hope this video brought you some joy. We had some fun magic, and I hope you're doing great. Go ahead, you know, do all the social media things. Follow me on Twitter. Like, comment, and subscribe to follow me here to appease the mighty algorithm. And we'll be back tomorrow with Alchemy, assuming the launch goes well, and assuming it doesn't, break my resolution on my computers again. Oh my goodness, let me know in the comments too, again, if you preferred this video, how it looked, where we could see the opponent's hand, even though the graphics probably aren't quite up to snuff, and the speed and frame rates probably a little bit lower, or if you prefer, like, you can click on one of my videos from earlier this week and watch one of those to get a comparison of if you prefer that with the better graphics and higher frame rate, but it cuts off my opponent's hand, and we don't get to see their hand on the stream because the resolution is wrong on MacBooks, and last time it took them months and months to fix it, so who knows how long it'll take them to fix it this time. So let me know which of these you prefer. That's going to do it for me. I hope you had fun. I had fun. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.